All right, shalom, shalom. All right, before I get started, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakah, Kodash. All right, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us the truth. And shalom, wakasah, lahabakyar, which is peace and mercy to the elect. All right, throughout the four corners, wherever you may be. I'm the brother Amar from the branch of GMS Cleveland. Come back at you with another video. Lord, will us be edifying. And I'm going to play this clip so you can hear it straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. And then I'll get some scriptures, man. And like one of the brothers in our chats said, something along the lines of, you know, we seen this coming. And all of us brothers that have been around for a while, yeah, man, we seen this dude. We seen right through this dude, man. Me personally, I already knew what it was, man. Even when Apostles was, giving him his credit, which, you give credit where credit's due. But, sometimes you hear the Apostles, big them up, so to speak. Now, it was times when the Apostles, they was being facetious, and then there's other times when they was being serious, which, like I said, you get credit to credit where credit's due. But we all knew what it was and all know what it is, man. This guy is a fraud, a fake, a phony, and he's not a true man of the Lord, man. He was always there and always will be here for the money. He's not sincerely preaching the gospel in all truth and sincerity. Yeah, the nigga knew some precepts. Yeah, he knew some history, and he was an eloquent speaker, and he knew how to link things up and make it sound good and package it well for you Israelites. All right, but all in all, he wasn't really down for it. He was making merchandise out of the Lord's, ministry, and you know what I'm saying, just complete a scumbag, man. I had to use Edom, my word. But yeah, let me get these. Let me play this video and get these scriptures, man.
He's gonna go into the world and find another way to fulfill his lusts. Because this is who he is, all right?
I'm not a part of the Hebrew Israelite community. I just got done talking about it, and I can't be a something.
You will be. That's why to hell with the Hebrew Israelite community. Because this guy weren't never right. He was never really a part of the body of Yahweh Shai. He was never right. And we said that from day one. We told you. This guy ain't right. All right? He ain't ever been right. From the day he came into this truth, supposedly he wasn't right, and it already got exposed. That's why he got booted out, and he tried to carry on and fake the funk. But you can't fake the funk forever, baby.
What you get it with?
And I agree wholeheartedly with the elder Required Kwam. All right, the dude was a phony from the beginning, man. Never was truly about this ministry, man. He found out a way to sensationalize and popularize the truth and make money off of it, man. And that became his niche. And I'll say this too, man. When if you actually pay very close attention to whoever, you can see their motives. You can see their true intentions. Whether it's a rapper rapping on a song and him trying to generate money off a fake persona or whatever, you can tell what his intentions are, so to speak. It's like when you with a woman, you can tell what her true intentions are if you pay close attention. It's all the telltale signs are there. We can tell what Esau Edom true intentions are. All you have to do is pay attention, man. And you can tell what this man and anybody else that fits this category, you can tell people's intentions if you just pay attention, man. Anyway, I'm gonna play a little bit more of the video and get these scriptures.
The Hebrew Israelites anymore. Real deal. How do you become an Israelite? You don't become an Israelite. I'm not coming in representing the Hebrew Israelite community anymore. Nah, I ain't doing that. Somebody asked me like, "Oh, so what do you identify as now?"
So this guy it has to be studied. This guy was actually the chief high priest, It has to be studied. Yeah, that was all for show, man. That was all the gimmick, man. Yeah, that was all the gimmick.
If you're saying you're not a so-called Hebrew Israelite, why lead a movement? Well, because it's a movement. And
So now it's just a movement. boy.
Stop. They're actually cosplaying as the ancient Israelites. And
See, that's what you was doing. You was cosplaying. We knew that. We already knew what you were, man. That's why the Spirit spewed you out from amongst us. And you tried to hang around and see what you could do. And then the Spirit said, no. I'm going to get you up out of here completely. And you got exposed. And you had nothing. You ain't humble. You ain't a humble cat. You ain't gonna repent.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. I think Alizé, as we call him, yeah, he self-proclaimed, called his name really Hebrew, self-proclaimed. Obviously, like I said, you heard it for yourself, man. He no longer identifies as a Hebrew Israelite, and he called it a movement. All right, and then he said, somebody asked him a question. He said, well, what do you identify yourself as? And he never did answer the question. What do you identify yourself as? Since you no longer, Israelite, what do you call yourself? He gonna call himself Gorilla X probably. Like that when you study Malcolm X, the reason why he called himself X because if I'm not mistaken, because he's like, it was unknown. He didn't know like his heritage, like who he really was, until like the latter end of towards his death. That's when he found out he was an Israelite and so forth and so on. But in the beginning of his, as him coming to who he was, he put the X on there because he didn't know. It was unknown to him, like who he was and his heritage and so forth and so on, man. So I'm curious to hear his answer, Gorilla Hebrew answer on this. Like, what do you call yourself? Anyway, man. Like I said, we all seen this coming, man. This dude, fucking, man, it's disgusting, man. I never liked that nigga, no way, man. For what it's worth, man. I know that don't matter, man, but I was just, hey, whatever, man. Let me get these real quick, man, these scriptures, man. It's the book of John, chapter 10, verse 1. It says, verily, verily, which is truly, truly, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door, it says, into the sheepfold, but it climbeth up some other way, right? My fault. It says, but climbeth up some other way, the same as a thief and a robber, right? So he didn't go. The door is ultimately what Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right, and then when you can look at it from another angle too, man. For those who watch Martin, who used to watch the TV show Martin, which starred Martin Lawrence, you had a character on there by the name of Bruh Man from the Fifth Flow with the 4 fingers up, right? And he will always come in either through the side. Yeah, he coming through the side window, right? Because that was the only way, besides the front door, that was only a way to Martin's apartment. And I'm saying all this to say, he never came through the front door. When you come through the front door, you're coming in honesty, truth, with nothing to hide. You're being genuine. When you come up some other way, instead of coming in through the front door, you have ulterior motives, man. You coming in, trying to hide shit and being sneaky. So that's why the scriptures talk about coming in through the door, man. All right, when you come through that door, which is Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're coming into this truth and just being sincere, open, honest, and being up front about things, man. Not hiding things, man. This dude, he never was up front. He never came through the front door, man. He always came through that side door. He was on this bruh man time. All right, he climbed up some other way, man. He was never really in this thing 100% in truth and sincerity. Like I say, he always had, to me, I speak as a man, he always had ulterior motives, and I'm judging that based off what I was observing. All right, I'll say that. All right, this dude is a thief and a robber spiritually, man. He stole from the Lord's congregation, and that's actually physical, man. You know what I'm saying? You have some of the brothers, all right, and people out here that had accounts of this man, taking money, whether it's lying to them or not being completely honest or just beguiling them. This dude is a complete demon, man. It says, verse 2, it says, but he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep, man. And this is the ones that entering in by the door are the real men of the Lord, man. We're the real shepherds, man. The shepherds of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Those are the ones that truly love Yahweh Shemel Shah and protect and care for the sheep, man. In all honesty, man, we're not doing this. Look, bro, I'm speaking for myself right now, man. And I understand on behalf of the brothers, man, the truth and sincerity, man. It's millions of things we could be doing, man. There's millions of other things we could be doing, trying to so-called chase the bag, get a better life for ourselves, or just live it up. But we choose, because the Spirit is on us, to do the right thing, man. We choose to be honest about this, man, and be upright, and just really teach this word for what it is. Starting with our apostles, man, they never had no gimmicks. They never had none of that extra shit, man. It was just all about the word, and it's been like that from day one, man. And the brothers continue on that legacy, man. That uprightness, man. When you see the brothers' videos, man, we ain't trying to sell merchandise. We ain't. Hell, a lot of times, bro, we didn't even want to talk to these fucking niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, bro, we don't even want to talk to these people, man. People coming to the camps, man. You know, sometimes, man, we be in that spirit, hey, man, just go up the street, man. You know, if you look, man, if you ain't really about this thing and you ain't really down for Yahweh Shemel Shah, why you even here, man? Why you wasting your time, man? Go in the world, man. Go do as in Rome, do as the Romans, as they say, man. And I'm talking about to anybody that's listening. If you ain't down for this truth 100%, man, fuck you, man. Straight up and down, man. I'll just be frank with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Verse 3, man. It says, to him the portal openeth, and the door, I mean, it's like in the sheep hear his voice, and he called him on his own sheep by name and leadeth them out, man. And so the Lord's going to take care of the ones that are wholeheartedly believe on him, man. He ain't going to be, you know, like real men of the Lord and real believers, man. They're not going to be like how that dude was, man. Just like I said, he's just all about this world, man. To me, he always had a worldly vibration on him, a worldly spirit. He was never really about this thing, man. So it says, hold on real quick. Give me 1 second. It says, verse 4, man. It says, motherfuckers have to go all the way back out here, man. It says, and when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice, man. Right? So the Lord, he led the pathway, man. And his shepherds do likewise, man. They lead the way, man. And the sheep are going to follow Yahweh Shemel Shah, and they're going to follow his men. All right? If you ain't about that, if you ain't about following Yahweh Shemel Shah in true sincerity and doing this thing in righteousness, man, like I said, man, you're going to be found out, man. Just like how this dude was found out, man. It's clear as day that this dude is a fraud, man. People bigging this dude up like he's somebody, man. Hold on real quick, man. 1 second. Yeah, so it says, verse 5, it says, and a stranger will they not follow, right? The real men of the Lord, the real believers, the real men and women of Yahweh Shemel Shah, the Lord has chosen, has been guided. They're not gonna follow a stranger. They're not gonna follow somebody that's off, man. It's not in the spirit. All right. That dude has been off in the spirit, literally, man, from day one, man. You know, as far as I can tell, man. Yeah, he came to this thing, you know, and probably had good intentions, man. But hey, good intentions don't always mean the will of the Lord, man. Always mean it's righteous, man. You can read about King Saul. He had good intentions, but that don't mean Lord's with that. For 1 second. It says, It says, and a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers, man. So real men of the Lord, real believers, they're gonna flee from guys like him, and because you can see through this guy from a distance, man. That nigga ain't no man of the Lord, man. I don't give a damn what nobody say, man. Fuck him, man. You know, that dude is a demon, man. This is verse 6, man. It says, this parable spake Yahushua unto them. And I gotta be honest, too. Like, shit, I'll say this. I have to be balanced. Because, hey, he could be a man of the Lord, but I highly doubt it. But if he is a man of the Lord, hey, man, Salakia. But I doubt it. Like I said, I highly doubt it, especially this far in the game. And that dude is a complete demon, man. Hold on real quick. Where Slakia, man. Let me get this, man. Let me keep going, man. This is John 10 and 6. It says, this parable spake Yahushua unto them. It says, but they understood not what things they were which he spake unto them. Then verse 7. Then said Yahushua unto them again, verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. Shall show you. Verse 7 breaks down verse 2. It'll tell you about what the door is. If anybody wanted to know what's the door, Yahushua told you, I am the door of the sheep. All that ever came before me were thieves and robbers. It says, but the sheep did not hear them. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved. He shall go in and out and find pasture. All right, if you come into the Lord in truth, sincerity, and righteousness, all right, and being meek about it, you know, and just being contrite, yeah, man, the Lord, there's a high possibility the Lord has chosen you to be delivered, man. So it says, verse 10, it says that, but you have to be of that number. You have to be chosen from the foundation of the earth, foundation of the world, before the foundation of the world. It says, verse 10, the thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. Verse 11, it says, and we often acquaint that verse 10 being Esau Edom, but you use that for wicked niggas, because a lot of times scriptures are twofold, and a lot of times, majority of the time, scriptures are speaking about Jake first and foremost. This is verse 11. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. So, right, if you're a good shepherd, Yahushua is the good shepherd, and if you follow in his tracks, and if you being a good shepherd, you're going to give your life for the sheep. That's why scripture also talk about the brother laid down his life for his brethren. It's verse 12. But he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them and scattereth the sheep. See, a hireling is somebody that is there merely for the pay. They're not there because they give a damn about the job. Literally, a hireling is somebody that does not care about the job description, does not care about the actual job itself. They are strictly there for money, for the check. All right? And this is exactly what you have with some individuals, all right, of our people. You have some of our people that claim to be a part of this truth. They're only there for filthy lucre. You know what I'm saying? Filthy lucre is unjust gain. It doesn't necessarily have to do with money. It can be anything unjustly gotten or unjust gain. So it says and then right, so it says, but he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not. It says, see the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them and scattereth the sheep. So yeah, here it is, man. People like Gorilla Hebrew, aka Elazar, he see the prophecies happening, and I'm pretty sure he's trying to figure out a way how to get out of these prophecies and go about it another way. And pretty much he's trying to have an alibi. He's probably trying to stack up enough money so he can get the hell out of America, or whatever the hell he's trying to do, or have a safe cushion for when this shit does go down. He's trying to secure him and maybe his family or whoever, loved ones, and buy another pegging kit. And you know what I'm saying? So he can do his 1-2. He don't, man. Look, that dude, he see the wolf coming, Esau Edom coming, the enemy's coming, and he like, oh shit, I ain't really, I ain't really down for this. I was just trying to, make a name for myself, get some money, and get out. He don't give a damn about the Lord's flock. You crazy? It says verse 13, the hireling fleeth because he is a hireling and careth not for the sheep. And this is, like I said, you see this dude making his exit. Now all of a sudden he don't identify with being a Hebrew Israelite. It's a movement, quote unquote, according to him, and it was cosplay according to him. These are things that came out of this dude's mouth, man. And some of you people followed him, man. Now, man, hey, look, if you people that follow him and that was talking shit against the apostles and elders and brethren, hey, man, you gonna pay for those things. Scripture talk about every idle word a man will give an account thereof, man. And now your so-called leader, that dude has left you out to dry, man. It's a cold world, man. So look, man, let me get these last few verses. At verse 14, I am the good shepherd and know my sheep and am known of mine. So we know who are the good sheep. We know first and foremost Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, and we know the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is placed on, and the Lord know his sheep. So we follow the ones that we believe wholeheartedly is the men of the Lord, which should start with the apostles. It says, as the Father knoweth me, even so know I the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. A lot of people don't lay down their life for the sheep and not willing and not prepared to. It says, and other sheep have I, which that goes into, verse 16 goes into the northern kingdom. All right, here in the Americas that the word was going to be sent to. But nonetheless, man, that's pretty much the point. I actually had other scriptures, man. I might do a part 2. But let me end it on this for right now. With that, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash, the honors to the apostle, Ezra, Minister on the Shalom.